So let me show you something that you already know. We already have heard of compounding interest. Compounding interest is the eighth wonder of the world. Put our money into a 401k, invest for the long term. I've done that. You've probably done that. We've all done that. We all understand it's a smart thing to do. Put money away, allow it to compound over the long period of time. So in my career, it's very similar to your career probably. I worked 45, 50 hours a week for 25 years. Over that course of time, I really had no actual leverage. The leverage that I used to create my pension was me and my time. 40, 50 hours a week for 25 years. Along the way, I put money into a 401k, 457 Roth IRA. Great advice, right? Same thing I tell my children to do. But what I want to show you is this Save Club business model and how you can create compounded income. We know compounded interest is the eighth wonder of the world. We know compounded interest is something that can give you freedom. But I want to show you how compounded income can give you freedom. If you take your monthly obligations, whatever it is, mortgage, car payments, credit card, student loan, phone bill, gas bill, electric bill, food, clothing, shelter, all your monthly obligations, travel, holidays, birthdays, barbecues, and expenses that pop up, car maintenance, gym memberships. So when you take all of those things and add them together, that's your freedom number, right? That's your monthly expenses. If you can create a residual income, a pension type income, something that comes in digitally every single month, a residual income that's equal to or greater than your monthly expenses, you have freedom. Now, a way to do that digitally is something low ticket, something that's inexpensive, something like a membership. The reason I'm speaking about Save Club with this membership is because it's already proven. There are a lot of other videos that get into business model, the Save Club itself, the funnels, the email campaigns, the AI, the leadership. Everything that's already put together shows that this is a rocket ship and it's not going to be stopped. The two things to me that are most intriguing is one, leverage, and two, retention. See, for the regular working class person like you or me, we never really had leverage. Again, I worked 40, 50 hours a week for 25 years. I had no leverage. All I can leverage was my time, a quarter of a century of time. Most people are doing the same thing. Most people are working 40, 50 hours a week to service debt that was created out of thin air. Mortgage, credit cards, student loans, car payments, and those are just monthly liabilities. That's not including all the expenses. I want to illustrate compounding income in this presentation. I'll do it very quickly. So first, let's take a look at the 40-year career. Something that I did, something that you've done, something that most people do. We have a compound interest calculator. So when I was a 20-year-old kid, I got started in the workforce. I had my 401k. My initial investment was $1,000, you see here on the left. Let's just say the compound frequency of that is obviously what we already know. That is annually, yearly. Let's see what that looks like over the course of 20 years. And we also have a deposit amount on the lower left-hand corner here of $1,000 monthly. So over 20 years, that's $573,000. 30 years, that's $1.4 million. If we change that to 40 years, the number now jumps to $3.2 million. So we know that saving money is key. Obviously, we're taught the same thing. I was taught the same thing. My mom, may she rest in peace, always said, Vincent, my son, the dollar in the bank will always be your best friend. Great advice. I still say the same thing to my kids. But a lot of people are coming to the internet saying, hey, I don't have an extra 40 years to put into the workforce and contribute $1,000 a month into a 401k. So obviously they're flocking to the internet looking to create compounded income. So let's go back to the calculator side. I want to show you something. Let's change up some of these numbers. We're going to take away the $1,000 and we're going to put $100 there. Now, again, I'm not speaking to you about an investment opportunity. I'm not speaking to you about compounded interest. I'm speaking to you about compounded income. So if you get your income up to $100 a month, and now we're going to use the 80-20 rule. Like 80% of the affiliates in your business don't do anything, but 20% do something. The compounding frequency is monthly. We're not talking about 40 years anymore. We're going to speak about 36 months. And we're going to remove the deposit amount to zero. Now let's take a look at what that number looks like monthly. That's $70,000 a month in residual income. Let's just say you came up wildly short and only did 10% of that. That's $7,000 a month in residual income, passive income. Most people that have a pension that they work 25, 35, 40 years for don't clear $7,000 a month in residual income. It's more like $3,000 a month in residual income, the average US pension. But now, why do most people never get to that point? I'm going to show you this, and this should be an aha moment for a lot of people. So I'm going to give you this example. As you build a team, we show you how to build a team. We teach you how to build this business. And if only 10% of your team acquires 2 new affiliates per month, your business will grow by 20% a month. So in this example, again, $100 a month in residual income, compounding at 20% per month. Let's take a look at these numbers. After 3 months, you're at $172 a month in residual income. It's not a lot of money, but it's $172 in residual income. After 6 months, that jumps to $300 per month. You can see here again how it's compounding at 20%. $120, $144, $172, $207, $250, $300. Now this is over the next 6 months. So after the first year, you're at about $900 per month in residual income. After 18 months, you're at $2,600 a month in residual income. And after 24 months, you're at a full-time income. You're actually at a 6-figure income of $8,000 per month. At this point, your business gets away from you and you have massive growth. So if you're watching this, no matter what your number is, whether it's $500 a month, $1,500 a month, $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month, $20,000 a month, or $70,000 a month, compounding income can absolutely change your life. Now, if you've ever tried network marketing before, you may be asking the question or stating, why has this never happened before? Every time I got into business, everyone quit. The reason you're asking that question or making that statement is because it's true. The problem with traditional network marketing is one thing, it's retention. See, network marketing has leverage where you sponsor 5, who sponsor 5, who sponsor 5, who sponsor 5. You can build a global business with no manufacturing costs, shipping, packaging, branding, none of the headaches of a traditional business. The problem with the traditional network marketing business model is that your income and the compensation plan is based on a product being sold by that particular company. In other words, the company has a product, they manufacture, package, ship. They brand that product and they want you to sell it. And then your income is dependent on reoccurring orders. Those reoccurring orders are called auto ship. If the average person, the average consumer, the average affiliate stays on auto ship in traditional network marketing on average of 2.7 months, that means your retention drops and you can never get to compounding income. So you need leverage. If you're a regular person like us, working 40, 50 hours a week, we can't be expected to fill an entire network to recruit thousands and thousands of people personally. So we need the leverage-based component, the network marketing model itself. The problem with the network marketing business model is not the leverage, it's all of the other components that lead to attrition being high and retention being low. And those components are starter packs, business volume, auto ship, and the compensation plan being based on the sale of a product. That also leads to overpriced products. The reality is in traditional network marketing, if the sale of one product is being used to pay multiple people, the product is overpriced. It's not being mean, it's just simple math. As an example, if my friend Joe buys a product that he really loves, yes, it could be a great product, it could have the greatest science, it could be the greatest product ever, but Joe buying that product, I get paid. Not only do I get paid, but 7 or 8 other people in the upline also get paid. So that means multiple people are getting paid on the sale of one product. Therefore, mathematically, the price of that product must increase. Is it overpriced? Yes, it's overpriced. The difference with the Save Club is it's all membership based. The entire compensation plan is based on the membership. It has nothing to do with what products you purchase. You can get an oil change or not get an oil change. You can travel or not travel. You can use the membership that month or not use the membership. It's like Costco, Sam's Club, Spotify, Netflix. Netflix doesn't penalize anyone if they didn't watch a movie that month. Costco doesn't say, hey, you haven't been here in 2 months, you can't come back. It just doesn't work that way. What Save Club has done is taken the leverage from network marketing, which does obviously work, and removed all the stuff that doesn't work, starter packs, business volume, auto ship, overpriced products, and the compensation plan being dependent on the sale of that particular product. So they removed all that, and Save Club kept the leverage. But Save Club also took the membership model, subscription-based model, which clearly works. As a matter of fact, listen to this quick clip from Patrick Bet-David.
You ever see some of these companies' valuation? This company's worth $220 billion. This one worth $6 billion. This one only after 2 years worth $680 million. Why and how? It's called the subscription economy. According to a Forbes article, it says 2 companies, same top line revenue, 100 million, 100 million. This one has to go chase for its revenue every single month. They got to go sell again. But this one, it's subscription. Every month, people are paying $49.99. According to this Forbes article, this one could be worth 8 times more just because it's reoccurring versus this one. There's a reason for that. We're going to talk about that today.
So this isn't just my opinion. Obviously, the business model works. But now you take the subscription model and you add leverage. Now, when you take leverage and you add retention, that's when you can get to compounding income. Again, to just revisit compounding income after the first 3 months, you're at $172. 6 months, you're at $300. After a year, you're at $900. 18 months, $2,600. You hit six figures after 24 months. And then in the third year of compounded income, you can really hit big numbers. Again, to get to these numbers, you need the two things. We need leverage and we need retention. You determine your number, $500 a month, $1,500 a month, $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month, 20 grand a month, or a seven-figure income. You do you. Now, what I want to illustrate here is the VIP program with Save Club. The VIP program is an annual cost to the affiliate of $300. $60 for the affiliate program. That's the funnels, landing pages, email campaigns, AI follow-up, and then $20 a month for the membership. And when you use the VIP program, you also get coded bonuses. But not only the coded bonuses and having a business that costs you $0 per month, but the key is retention. So on the left in traditional network marketing, we have month number 1 as an example of a $300 starter pack. So when people get started, they usually spend about $300 on their starter pack. When someone starts with Save Club and they start as a VIP, they pay $300 and then it's going to be $0 per month after that. So in this example, to start either business, it's the same cost. The next thing we do in this example is we build out a network. And as I go through this training, I'm going to illustrate leverage, acquisition, and retention. So month number 1, if all things are the same, we bring in a network. Now I want to show you something in month number 2. If you notice in month number 2, the people that are getting started in traditional network marketing doing the same thing, right? They're getting started for $300. They're buying a starter pack. And the same thing with the new people getting started in month number 2 in your business with Save Club. They're starting as VIPs as well, $300. So the cost is, again, the same to get started. But here's a big difference. A huge difference is the auto ship with network marketing. The people that got started in month number 1 are now paying $150 a month, where the people that got started with Save Club in month number 1 are paying $0 a month. Big difference, right? Now, these are the people that come in month number 2. If you notice what happens in traditional network marketing, there are people from month number 1 that have already dropped off because they're not paying the $150. They just bought a starter pack. They are not continuing with the auto ship. If you notice, when someone gets started with the VIP, they can't leave. I mean, yes, you have 7 days to get your money back, of course, like any other business. But the people that got started as a VIP, they're paying $0 per month. So they're not leaving. That's called retention, right? Now, month number 3 hits. And when month number 3 hits, again, we have people coming in, getting started in traditional network marketing for $300. People starting Save Club, $300. But again, the huge difference in traditional network marketing is you have $150 a month, $150 a month, where these people in the first 2 months in Save Club, they're paying $0. They're not going anywhere. Now you build out your team in month number 3, and if you look to the left in traditional network marketing, we know what happens. What happens is people fall out. Again, it doesn't matter about how great the product is or how many doctor's calls or patents the product may have. It's just human nature to drop off of auto ship. Now we come to month number 4. Same thing to get started is $300 and Save Club for VIPs, $300. But again, this $300 is annual and these people are paying $0 per month. Traditional network marketing, you have $150 a month every single month for people to stay in this business. We know what happens next. People drop off auto ship. Month number 5, same thing. People get started, then people drop off of auto ship, and then we start the next month. Now, again, if you've been involved in network marketing, I'm going to show you something that you already know. This trend continues to happen. This is after month number 7. Now, you might see a little bit of a difference that just happened right in front of us. Usually after 6 months in traditional network marketing, the attrition increases. There's more people dropping off auto ship and more people telling other people that they're dropping off auto ship. And at the same time, acquisition decreases. There's less people prospecting people. And the people that are prospecting people are getting more resistance from the market because the market doesn't want to spend $150 a month on auto ship. We wish it wasn't this way, but this is the way it is. Now, after 8 months, For the people that are hanging in there and still building a business, they're probably experiencing more difficulty in building this business. Less people are getting in for the $300 because they know that they have $150 a month every single month if they want to remain in this business. Where with Save Club, yeah, it's $300 to get started, but it's $0 per month. That is very, 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 very appealing to people. And the bigger this gets with a team of VIPs, you have more people prospecting people because they have 100% retention. They're starting to get paid residual income, and it's a much easier pitch. You have month number 9, 10 months into it. You see on the left when attrition increases, retention decreases, acquisition also decreases, and continues to decrease as more time goes by. If you've ever experienced this, it's not a fun experience. I've been there, I've done that. Take it from me, it's not fun. If you've ever experienced this, you can also take it from me, it's a lot of fun. Not only is it great for your business, but now you have a team of people that you can help that are there for the long term. It's unfortunate, but there's people that were in the business that are now gone that you wanted to help. They just couldn't stay because they didn't want to spend $150 every single month after month after month and spend over $2,000 to $3,000 a year to stay in a traditional network marketing business when they could just pay $300 for the year to build a recession-proof business with Save Club. We're talking about a very big difference, and one of the reasons why I like trainings like this is because it's mathematical, it's practical, and most people are coming from the working class. No matter whether you live in the United States or not, people are families that have bills, and they want to build something on the side that's part-time that they can build over time, and they can keep stacking on top of it, creating the compounded income. Again, they say the compounded interest is the 8th wonder of the world. The same thing with compounded income. You can increase that income over time. Then you can create an income, a residual income, a recurring income that's equal to or greater than your monthly obligations. And that can literally change your life. Robert Kiyosaki says, wealth is measured in time, not money. So you don't have to make $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 a month to be rich. What most people are really looking for is a way to duplicate themselves and duplicate the amount of income they have coming into their house so that income can cover their monthly obligations, which leads to less stress, less anxiety, and an all-around better life. So if you want more information about that, reach out to me, click links below. Make sure you reserve a position in this Save Club Matrix. We have a private Facebook group for training. We have a lot more trainings like this one. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you at the top. Let's go do it.